Welcome to Inside Scoop Headlines, your on-the-go listen for AHF's top news, where you get updated on current initiatives in 5 minutes or less.
Last month, AHF took action against drug companies and their unlawful drug pricing practices. In early November, AHF and other healthcare advocates took to the streets and protested Cigna's pharmacy benefit manager, Express Scripts, for its unethical actions that hurt patients. Express Scripts has been unfairly charging independent and specialty pharmacies, making it hard for them to provide care for people living with HIV and other chronic illnesses. AHF demonstrators protested this injustice in front of Express Scripts corporate headquarters in St. Louis, Missouri, and called them out for needlessly blocking patients' access to care. Big pharma drug company Gilead is guilty of greedy tactics as well. Gilead routinely raises drug prices for safety net healthcare providers to squeeze larger profits from patients in need. AHF stood up to Gilead's greed, staging a week-long protest against the company at the end of October. These demonstrations were held outside of Gilead headquarters in Foster City, California, where nearly 60 advocates protested the company's sketchy drug pricing wearing theatrical costumes. This extended protest was one of 4 demonstrations AHF held against Gilead this year, but it won't be the last. Every year on December 1st, organizations across the world bring attention to HIV to raise awareness, end the stigma, and increase the global response to the epidemic. This year, the AIDS Healthcare Foundation continued its tradition of honoring World AIDS Day through a special concert in Washington, D.C., headlined by Gladys and Patti LaBelle. AHF also used the World AIDS Day spotlight to spread the word about Big Pharma's unethical drug pricing practices that hurt HIV patients. On December 1st, AHF held 3 simultaneous demonstrations against Gilead in Washington, D.C., San Diego, and Miami, bringing attention to the harm done to HIV patients every day. For live updates about these demonstrations and other protests, scan the QR code to follow AHF on Twitter. And now, for a little sex ed. Playing safe is always the best policy. That's why drag queen Michelada teamed up with AHF on the streets of West Hollywood to play a game of playing it safe with complete strangers. Contestants participated in sex trivia, navigated a latex obstacle course, and put on a puppet show about wrapping it up. To play along and test your sex IQ, scan the QR code on your screen to watch the full episode of Playing It Safe.
Thanks for watching this episode of Inside Scoop Headlines. Click the subscribe button on the screen to catch the latest episodes. See you next month.